Hunger Games Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes is the prequel to the Hunger Games trilogy. This prequel is set 64 years before the trilogy and it's the origin story of Coriolanus Snow. But at its core, all of the novels are about the impact of war on children, specifically a war on the children of the haves, who represent the capital, and the have-nots, who represent the 12 districts. The movie opens with a scene of Coriolanus as a child and the devastation and desperation he faced in the aftermath of the war between the capital and the districts. It's this scene that shows what will drive Snow throughout the story and why. This movie is framed around the 10th annual Hunger Games, and we have scenes of the tributes being drafted to war, which is known as the reaping ceremony. These children are ripped from their families and sent away to fight. And like all war movies, we have the ugly images of war: armed soldiers, abused children, and violence set upon innocent citizens. All of this is a backdrop for the games. The prequel is focused on Snow and his mentee Lucy Gray Baird from District 12. In this Hunger Games event, it's the first time the tributes are allowed to have a mentor. For me, three quotes frame this movie. The first quote: "We all do things we're not proud of to survive." This is true in war and in life. Snow is torn between his duty to the capital and his feelings for Lucy, a songbird with a southern twang no one else in District 12 or the movie possess. But it's while helping Lucy that Snow discovers what he really wants most. The Hunger Games last for 2 days, and the arena is primitive when compared to the games in the previous movies. But that's fitting because the capital hasn't learned how to glorify their war games yet, but they will. The tributes are given their weapons and instructed that they must kill their enemies, which are the kids from the other districts. The songbird Lucy Gray isn't a fighter in comparison to the original disruptor, the huntress Katniss Everdeen, but Lucy is clever and talented and serves a different purpose. And she delivers the second quote: "There's a natural goodness born into all of us. You either cross that line into evil or not." And the tributes are no match for the games, even with their newfound mentor's help, which is no surprise, since in a civilized society, children are not expected to fight to the death for adult amusement. This prequel feels rough and uneven, and the games lack the intensity of its predecessors. Actually, it seemed like two different stories fused into one. The last third of the movie shifts from the Hunger Games arena to District 12. It was this part of the story that intrigued me the most. The war is over for the year, and we see Snow and Lucy without the threat of immediate death hanging over their heads. We get to see who they really are. Had the Hunger Games revealed their true nature, or were their actions purely the result of their circumstances? Earlier, I had said that there are three quotes that frame this story. So the last part of the movie is shaped by this third quote: "Mysteries have a way of driving people mad." And I'll just add, so does war.